So
Break it on in,
I
man.
was
Shit.
I was with my child at Magic Mountain.
Uh,
So so my thing, okay, for those that don't know and those that know and still want me to get on here. Um,
you
Saturday,
didn't have to come.
Yeah, we
yes
ain't,
I
they ain't
did.
be
With you, fool.
motherfucking on.
You,
What type of shit is
We,
that? Oh,
yeah,
this, oh man, look here, man. You made me kill the lies, man, with that old bull, man.
yeah, we ain't begged you to come on here. We just said pop through for a minute and go back. You didn't have to
I,
honor us. You could have just did what you did.
okay, why you had to kill the live, Brett? What happened?
Because I curse, because you pissed me off.
There's word already. Yeah. Anyway, so no, Saturday, 2 o'clock in the morning. I leave my house Saturday, 2 o'clock in the morning here in Arizona. I drive nonstop, 9 hours. I go straight past. I go straight through LA,
Mm-hmm.
straight to Magic Mountain. We get there exactly 10:30. Exactly 10:30. What time it opens.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it sold from 2 o'clock to I say about 8. I was operating off a 5 hour energy drink. I was hey, there was no my eyes was redder than a red bandana, but I had to make it happen for my child. So those that did go to Big Wise viewing, the reason why I didn't make it is because spending time with my kids that's very important to me.
It's all that script.
I just asked the question. You didn't have to like. I knew what you was doing. It wasn't like I didn't
Evidently,
know.
you asked the question so everybody else would know witchy fool.
No, anyway, back to what I was saying. The reason why I asked is because sometimes you be going other places and your daughter probably want to see her sisters and all that other stuff. So that's why I asked and see her her nephews and stuff.
Hey man, these two be fighting like husband and wife, don't they? Like Fred and Wilma.
Anyway, so yeah, but I'm glad you had a good time though, and you had fun. I was glad I was able to be of service.
So you went to Magic Mountain, man?
Yeah.
Man, I ain't been to Magic Mountain since the Rolling 60s kicked our ass up there, man. I ain't been
They
back.
wasn't up there this
Was they
time.
up there this time?
Mm-mm.
Damn, man.
If
I
they
think
if
I'm
they
gonna go
was
back.
if they was, I would have gave them a pass.
Hey, what I was gonna say is, buddy, was it crowded?
Yeah, I
Oh,
got there from when it opened. So yeah.
oh,
So I don't know, like you said, y'all Rat said you ain't been there in a while. I don't know when the last time you been there, but they integrated these billboards like strategically throughout the park.
uh-huh.
In the billboard it'll have the name of the ride, and in green it will have how long the wait is for the ride.
Oh yeah, the wait
It's
time.
digital.
Oh, huh?
It's digital.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've been there since then. It tell you like 90 minutes, 120
Yeah,
minutes, all that stuff.
yeah,
Oh damn. Okay.
yeah.
Did y'all go on the
Oh,
Revolution? Hey, did y'all go on the Revolution?
yeah. We
You know
went
that's when
on.
we ran into the 60s at right there. Y'all got that? They still got the long line, the snake line, up and
Yeah,
down, up and down, up and
every
down.
every line got that.
Oh
Every
man.
coast.
Yeah,
So
next time you ask me to do that, you need to tell me to put it in fast track with the tickets.
yeah. So that's the thing, and that's another reason why it was taking long for us to get on the ride because say for instance you got 20 people in the fast pass line, and then the line that we in they already it's 79 people. They taking they taking 15 out of that 20 people in the fast line, and then the rest from our line.
Yeah,
So
that's how they usually do it.
yeah, so that's why the line that we in moves so slow. So next time I'm going, I'm getting the fast pass. My
Yeah, and
daughter
then
said, Dad, get the fast pass so we can get on every single ride. I'm like, look here, mommy, daddy 51. The first ride, hey, the first ride we got on, B-Rat, when we got off, I swear, the ground was moving. It threw my equilibrium off, like I had got hit by a punch or something.
Yeah.
I guess because my head kept going like this. So when I got off, I swear, you know it. Hey, Rat, do you know what vertigo is?
Yeah.
Hey, I had it. As soon as I got off that ride, I had it.
But you should have also. I told you. Did you ever find the bracelet I was telling you about? The food program bracelet.
Oh no, because the lines for those bracelets and for the fast pass, that was the longest line to get in.
Oh, okay, yeah, because basically what it is the bracelet. I usually get it for me and my kids when we go. So the bracelet is you get the souvenir cup wherever you go is free refills, but every night was it 90 minutes, Deshauna? I think every 90 minutes you can go to the food places that participate in it and get a meal. So I'm looking like, okay, if one of the kids get it, I can eat one time, then the other kid can eat another time, then another kid, because we're not gonna all be hungry at the same time. And I think you only pay like 90 something dollars for it or something, but it's worth it because if you there from the time that you go all the way until the time that you leave, you get a free refill on the sodas, and then you can eat whenever you want to eat instead of, that's where they get you at the fucking food places.
Oh yes, they do. So
Yeah,
and then I guess because we were driving from 2 in the morning, we got there exactly 10:30. Exactly 10:30. So we wasn't really stopping to eat like a full course meal. We just
correct.
snacking. So I'm thinking like when we got on those rides, it like threw us off because we ain't had nothing in our stomach or something. And plus, I was off of one of them 5-hour energy drinks, so I was already like tingling and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that first ride like really, really fucked me up. But after that, like we got off after that first. I think our first ride was
TV
good.
going. Somebody got TV going or something.
Ain't nobody got no TV on.
Yeah, they turned it down. They didn't turn it down. Ain't nobody but Tiffany look like an old ass lady sitting up there.
Shut the hell up. I'm kicking back. Nigga, I'm chilling. It's still hot outside, so I'm not going outside right now.
I think that first
What's
ride,
up with the West Adams TV? West Adams TV. What's Adams? Salute, homie. Go ahead, buddy.
So after that, she said it was already hot. 10 o'clock in the morning, Rat. It was already hot.
Right.
And she said, "Daddy, let's get some water." So we walked to this one booth. Dude, we get 2 bottles of water, $20.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
Each bottle of water was $10.
Damn.
I was like, what the waka?
Because what you should have did, buddy, was see. We got to teach you the hood shit. You should have
But you said
froze.
what you should have did after the fact.
No, but see, you didn't. But when I was telling you all this stuff and everything else, you was like, you didn't never say nothing about the fast track bracelet because I could have did that when I got the tickets. You feel what
You
I'm
never
saying?
say nothing about take some water in your pocket either.
Now listen, what you supposed to do is freeze the water, wrap it in foil, because you could take a backpack in there, small backpack. You could take and you could have had, by the time y'all walked around and did what y'all did, y'all would have had some cold ass water.
Why you say you don't want to hear that shit now? Because you didn't tell him that before he went. You knew he was going to
2 days later.
You ain't said a goddamn thing, and now you want to sit up here talking about what you
but see, Rat,
2 days later. 2 days later, she said.
Rat, you not listening to the shit because half of the shit he's just now saying, because like he said about the fast track bracelet, he could have told me that when I got his tickets. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, no, but he didn't. No, but he didn't ask about that. All he said was ticket.
You know?
All he said was ticket.
You know?
Yeah.
Didn't you know about fast track?
I thought Buddy knew about fast track too, so he should have said get the fast track to go with it.
Neither one of you motherfuckers was thinking when y'all bought the
No, watch this now. Watch this now, B-Rat. You said the last time you've been there is when the 60s got out on you, right?
Oh yeah, they got
Okay.
off.
No,
No, they
now
got
watch
off.
this, right? Watch this. When was that? Like what? The early 80s? Now what? To get in was like $55, and the fast pass was probably like $35, right?
Right.
I'm thinking that way too. Tiffany just said she been there recently, right? Why she didn't tell me the damn fast pass was like $89 fucking now?
Okay, first of all, because we got season passes. How about that? So all that's included with certain shit.
You should have known was the goddamn fast pass, bro.
And all that other stuff. That includes the getting in, the parking is free, all that shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I couldn't tell you all that. You're not saying, buddy, all you said was, Tiff, can you get hook me up with the Magic Mountain tickets? That's it, and that's all. That's all I'm saying.
By you
That's all
being
you
there
asked.
recently, you should have said, hey. By her being there recently, she could have said, you gonna need this whole package right here.
Yeah,
and the cold thing about it,
Tiffany, though, you should have told him this what you gonna need. Nigga, you better take this water and this motherfucking foil and all
now
that.
Now it's my fault. Okay.
You ain't laced the homie. You ain't laced the homie. You let him go out.
Now it's my fault. Now, buddy, a big baller. He always want to act like he balling. So shit.
$10 water.
No, like she said, act like I'm balling. Act like.
They say he didn't want to pay that $10 for that water, but he was.
Yeah, that part. Hey, but okay, now that we off of that.
Wait, hold on. We over that, right? Guess how much the parking was?
Probably $50 now.
$50.
Yeah, I know it's about 50 now. It was 20 something back then.
And then because I got a big truck, I got to park in the extended parking, extra $5.
Ooh wee, 55.
Well, on where I got your tickets from, they don't have parking discount on parking, so I couldn't have got you that anyway.
What? Use a piece of shit.
Anyway,
hey, well, I'm glad.
Like I told you, we got season pass. Listen, we got season passes over here, so we don't do the individual things. But anyway,
acting like they balling now.
Anyway,
y'all Magic Mountain all the time.
Now my daughter on her do. I don't. Shit.
Well, they should have laced me on the bullshit then.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be going this summer, right? I'm gonna take my babies and let them go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Show them what.
Well, when you get,
Daddy got beat up by the Roller 60s, me, Spud, Uchi, and Pat.
Well, when you get it, just let me know, because all I gotta do is just, you send me the money, I give you the tickets, and I email them to you. Because Buddy, that's how I did it with Buddy.
I need all the shit though. Don't leave me. I'm listening right now, so I know I need to pass. I know I need some foil on my water. I know I need a backpack. Can I take some cold sandwiches up in there? Some tuna sandwiches.
What I was going to say is, how was Taste of Soul? Let's move on from Magic Mountain.
Wait, no, hold on. Let me lace the homie real quick. Rat, I know you're a big guy, but please wear some shorts and a short sleeve.
This nigga like I don't wear short sleeve. What the fuck, bro?
No, I'm saying wear that. Wear that.
I understand. I'm gonna wear that. It's hot.
Have your kids wear some shorts.
No doubt. It's summertime.
And if you can get some of those battery operated mini fans, get those. Or spray or not, just something to blow in their face. Yeah. Or if you can't afford that, get you one of them goddamn Chinese fans where you can fan yourself, or get steal some fans from the church so you can. It's hot as fuck. It's hot.
Yeah, I know it's hot.
I'm looking at the news. The news say LA 74, high of 80. Nigga, that shit must not be part of LA, because that shit was like 98. Part of LA.
Oh, that ain't a part of LA.
That's
up there.
Yeah, that's the high desert.
Like 98.
Desert, bro. They hotter up there. Just like you go to Palmdale, Lancaster.
Yeah, that's going towards the mountains and everything else. Now, how was the Taste of Soul? I'm mad that I missed that one. I mean, Taste of Inglewood.
Yeah, the Taste of Inglewood was nice.
Did you taste some stuff? Did you taste some food down there?
Yeah, my main thing was to go out there and support the homie's wife. The homie Bat wife was there. She sell crystals, jewels, like little emeralds and little trinkets and shit like that. She got the big jewels about this size, and she home out the bottom, and she put lights in them, and she use them for like she got some nice shit, right?
Okay.
So I went up there to support the homie. Uh, I bought my daughter a chain with a nice emerald on it,
Mm.
and then that we went and go try some food. Uh, the food was nice. I didn't know Sugar Booger got a soul food shack down there,
Right.
right on Market Street. I didn't know that. But he had some good food up in there. Um, and then we also went to it was like a Jamaican it was a Jamaican truck, but they was selling like a seafood bowl, like a
Mhm.
seafood gumbo like.
Right.
Oh, now that was fire. It's really spicy, damn near make your nose run. But that was fire. It was
Oh
fire.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
it was nice. It was nice. People wasn't down there set tripping. People wasn't down there acting crazy. They had heavy police presence down there, but people really wasn't down there tripping. They was really enjoying themselves. And one thing I had mentioned to one of the organizers is they need to start doing this like once a month because you going down Market Street, a lot of those shops are closing. They need to do that about once a month, man, and they have a nice little boost of their economy down there. Because the SWAT meet got like 4 booths in there now.
It's
Yeah,
still open.
they trying to no, yeah, it's still open, but they're trying to close it down. They're trying to shut it down.
They should shut
So
it
it's
down.
gonna
Four
shut down.
stores.
You got
Yeah.
you got two jewelry stores, the one shoe store upstairs, two jewelry stores, and one store. I know one store B Rat would love. If B Rat go in there with $1,000, he gonna come out with a $10. B Rat, they got
Come out
they
with
got
what?
you go in there with $1,000, you probably gonna come out with like $10. They got some nice Stacy Adams in there, man.
They got a
They
Stacey
got
Adams
they,
store in there.
they got a store. It's a clothing store, but they sell all different color. Now later, Stacy Adams, the suede Stacy Adams. They got the Stacy Adams biscuits. They got the
Oh
Stacy
yeah, I'll be
Adams
broke. I'll
biscuits.
be broke. I'll be broke.
Man, they got they got some Stacy Adams look like the prison shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got like some alligator Stacy Adams and all that. They got all that, man. You would have liked that store because I know how you like to dress.
Yeah, next
They
time we go
got
down
those
there,
hats.
let's go down and check it out.
Remember that hat that you had me order for you that time?
Yeah.
They got those in there.
Oh, okay. So it's
You
a
you'll
dress,
love
it's
that.
a dress store. It's a dress store. That's what's happening.
It's a dress store, but they got Dickies and Levi's and all that shit in there too. Pro Clubs
Respect
and
is
all
key.
that.
What's up? Salute. Salute, salute, homie. What's the best
But
thing to eat? He say the favorite best thing to eat at Brolly Hut, man, for y'all.
the pastrami chili cheese fries.
I fuck with their chicken tacos and French fries.
I ain't never ate at Brolly Hut. I don't know.
I
What?
ain't never ate at Brownie Hut.
What?
I
No,
be thinking,
I got to have that pastrami burrito, man, with that, you know what I'm saying, that
oh,
chili on there, man, that chili laced on there, pastrami burrito, man.
I thought you was for
Motherfucker be
real. I was
big
about
and
to say I
heavy,
don't.
man, juicy.
I'm about to say, like, nigga, I know you lying.
I was about to doubt his
Okay,
even
what
more
I was
authentic.
saying, I'm glad that yeah, I really missed it because they just had where I'm at, they just had a taste of. They supposed to have a taste of Dallas coming soon. I think I'm gonna try it because they food
Out
down
there?
here. Yeah, I'm still out here.
Yeah, you working, man, you working. Bring them dollars home, girl. Where them
What I
dollars at? Where
what
them
I
Yeah.
dollars at? Shit, you getting
Yeah,
them
nah,
dollars.
I'm still down here. I'll be going back next week sometime and
Oh,
everything else.
Hmm.
All my business should be handled and all that other stuff. But anyway, they supposed to be having
Hmm.
a taste of Dallas. Shut up, buddy.
shit, buddy, on some shit.
Yeah, buddy else bullshit. But anyway, I want to try that shit out here because some of the food that I tried, the only thing I don't like about out here, and I have to get used to it once I'm here permanently.
Yeah.
They Mexican food is not like our Mexican food at all.
It's not
Hell no.
We're closer to
close
Mexico.
to the border. It's closer to the border.
The Mexicans we got are more authentic.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my God, like they got this shit called Tex-Mex. That shit is horrible. Like I need some. It ain't no taco trucks on the side of the road. None of that shit.
They say ain't none of that shit, huh?
Nah.
Hey,
Yeah, they gotta have a taco truck, man. That's all I fuck
they
with out
they,
here in Vegas.
they
Taco.
also had a taste of LA too, but I don't know about because theirs was
I,
on it was on Vermont. It was on Vermont. I think that shit was from Manchester to Expedition or some shit like that.
Oh damn, ran a long way.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I would be funny in that area over there.
Wow.
I don't know. I just yeah. I don't think I would be like if I did go, I would only go so far down, and then I wouldn't like
Turn back.
yeah, turn back and be like, oh, okay, I'm over it.
You don't think you'll blend in with those brothers and sisters over there on that side of town?
Yeah, I mean, I might, but like I said, yeah, you just got to be careful.
Over there,
I,
they're a little bit more a little bit more thuggish.
Yeah, no, I'm never scared to go anywhere, but
What is it?
it's just a different vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just
Jacking over there?
yeah, I used to live off of Vermont, and when I used to live over there, I didn't particularly like
Oh,
it.
they probably know your little ass over there. Yeah, they know you. You better not go. You better not go back over there in that hood.
I don't
Your ass
particularly
straight
I
from
don't
over there.
particularly like it over there.
Yeah,
So,
they didn't like your
you
ass
want to
either.
know one of the
oh well.
want to know one of the funniest things that was at Taste of Inglewood? I had to break it down to my daughter. Like, she's only 11. She don't understand the she don't understand the inner workings of like the neighborhood, right?
Right.
So they actually had a Nipsey Hustle booth, and they had a monopoly. It was called Hustle Monopoly or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They had these statues, probably like 10 inches tall, from like his waist up, with the blue shirt with the two braids. It was, and then they had another one with his long choppy beard and with the French braids going through the back. Guess how many people was at his booth?
About
None.
20.
None.
Oh,
Zero.
turned to me and she said, "Daddy, they got Nipsey Hussle statue." I said, and it's cold like you have to tell a kid this. I said, "Mommy, the reason why nobody's really at that booth is
Mm-hmm.
because Inglewood, mommy, they like to wear red. They call themselves blood. And Nipsey Hussle, he liked to wear blue, and he was a Crip. So people here is not really gonna buy his stuff. And then the ones that is gonna buy his stuff, the people walking by is looking them up and down like you damn near a traitor. She was
Hey
like,
man,
oh,
go ahead. Go ahead.
so she say, oh, daddy, that's why when we was in the swap meet right now, you didn't want to buy me those blue Jordans. And I
Come
said,
on, man.
yeah.
Come
I
on,
said,
man.
I said,
You
yeah,
petty.
mama, that's why.
Man.
I
You
said,
petty as
now you
hell.
get it.
You
I
petty as
said,
hell,
now
Hey,
you
nigga.
get
hey,
it,
hey,
mama.
hey, while you was down there, buddy, did you visit Snoop Dogg store?
I rolled right past it, man. I rolled right
Was it
past
was it busy at Snoop store?
it. I didn't even look.
You didn't
But
look?
see, but see, that's the thing
Uh-uh.
is
Well,
they
why?
got
You thought Snoop Dogg was gonna come out to my LBC, nigga?
the
No,
thing.
I was going to go pick up one of the homies, and I was on the phone. I wasn't even paying attention.
Not
Oh,
even that, but the thing about it is they starting to get too comfortable with bringing certain shit into Inglewood. Like you know what I'm saying? Just prime example. When they
like,
first built
talk to it.
when they first built that stadium in Inglewood, it was no Inglewood natives on that stage singing at all. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
And I kept, and everybody was like, Tiffany, what's the problem? What's the problem? I said, because what you guys are trying to do, that was Compton, Long Beach, and nobody from Inglewood in there. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it was a disrespect that people don't phantom with it. Okay, we got the LA Rams. If it's the LA Rams and all this other stuff, take them back to the Coliseum. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the LA Coliseum. That's where they originally, like, you know what I'm saying? If they want to be LA Rams, go to the Coliseum and all that other stuff. But you brought Snoop Dogg out. You brought Dr. Dre. You brought, who else was it? Eminem. And who else did they bring out? Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It
Okay.
wasn't exhibit on
I ain't watching
stage.
Super Bowl. My team wasn't there.
Anyway, so you brought everybody out except somebody from Inglewood. Why you didn't
But
ask Matt? But no,
who's
listen,
a
just
who's
listen.
a big ticket from Inglewood?
No, just listen. And I get it because that's what everybody been saying. They was like, well, who would you? And I know a lot of people don't like Mac 10. Number one,
He's
that
not a big ticket no more. He's not a big seller.
but it still don't matter. Did they even ask? You
I
kind of
would have
see,
said, I would have said, I would have said, put the relatives up there.
boom.
They're
That's
not
what
a big ticket.
But they
They're
listen.
got,
not a
but
big.
they got albums though,
That it's the relatives.
Doesn't
You
matter.
got
They're not.
hold up.
and they natives of Inglewood.
They're not an international. They're not an international selling artist. They're not.
No, but what I'm saying is, at least have some Inglewood natives up there. Red Rum. You feel what I'm saying? Mac 10, the relatives. Who else came out of Inglewood? Somebody else came out of Inglewood, but they doing other stuff now and everything else. And when I
What
said
about Mary
it,
Mary, nigga?
huh?
I said, what about Mary Mary? I'm talking to Buddy.
Yeah, that's nice.
They ain't
That's
doing
nice.
that.
Yeah, that's nice. They not even a group no more. They solo ones.
Okay, well, what about one of them? They could have made it.
They could have. But see, this is what people don't understand. Even when they built this stadium and they brought the Rams, the first thing people did was change the name. They put Inglewood Rams. It ain't no fucking Inglewood Rams.
No, it's
There's
not.
no Inglewood Rams. But
Correct.
everybody had Inglewood Rams shirts. There's no Inglewood Rams. That's
Who
for
had
one.
that?
Half the homies from the hood had one. I can call Shavonda right now. She probably got one.
Oh
They
yeah,
had
no.
Inglewood. They had Inglewood Rams. There is no Inglewood Rams. So by like Tiffany said, why they didn't bring out an Inglewood native to open this place? There's no international large person right now that can come out and represent Inglewood.
And
There's
but
not.
wait,
Well, Mike T say, nigga, that Mac 10 is the big ticket, but the Super Bowl thing was a Dr. Dre thing. So you know,
but
and Mac 10 Ice Cube don't fuck around, so that probably wasn't gonna happen anyway.
but that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that's not a problem. They brought who they brought out, but you could at least have one Inglewood native on that stage
What I was
for
saying.
being at home. You feel what I'm saying? They did what they did. I'm not tripping, but you get Dr. Dre. I mean, you get Snoop up there with a blue and gold rag suit on, crip walking and all. Nah, come on. That was kind of like, in my eye, it was just like, oh, y'all could have got, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could have did something. What happened to Ice Cube, Mac 10, and WC? Like, you feel what I'm saying? The West Side Connection is a big one. Why
Yeah,
couldn't they get them
that ain't
out
gonna
there
happen.
to at least have one Inglewood native on the stage?
It's not an Inglewood thing. Why you keep thinking that? It's a LA thing.
I
They're
understand
the
it's a
LA
LA.
Rams. They not an Inglewood thing. You
Hold
think because
up.
they built a stadium here that they let me ask you a question. Los Angeles Lakers played in the Great Western Farm in Inglewood. They didn't give a fuck about no goddamn. I'm gonna bring somebody out to christen this place from Inglewood. They didn't give no fuck.
And I
You got
understand.
Los Angeles Lakers. They brought fucking Whitney Houston.
I understand what you're saying, buddy. I get everything you're saying. They're LA. I said that from the beginning. The LA Rams, they LA Rams, they LA Rams. But you're building in Inglewood. Like, you feel what I'm
But you
saying?
sold
So
them the
my
fucking property.
fear, what?
You sold them the property. Inglewood sold them the property. If you sell me a house, you sell me this property on 111th Street. Just because I bought a house on 111th Street, I gotta say, oh, this is Inglewood. I can do what the fuck I want to with my property.
And I understand that, but to me, it was just disrespectful in my eye. I just felt like, at some point, you could have brought at least somebody out
Yeah,
groundbreaking.
they could have did that. They could have did that.
You feel what I'm saying? Groundbreaking because you in the city of Inglewood. Yeah, I want to put Inglewood back on the map and make it big and make it this and make it that. But at the same time, come on, do it like do it in a cool little way and everything else because
Man,
just like the LA Lakers don't have the Staples Center no more. They have the Kia Crypto Arena or the Crypto or even the Forum. It's not even a Forum no more. It's the Kia Arena. Like you feel what I'm
but
saying?
It's
somebody
called
say
the
you right,
Akia
buddy.
Farm.
Yeah, whatever. The Kia Forum.
They say you right, buddy. Respect is key. Say, buddy is right.
So also I'm rolling down Prairie today, right? I mean yesterday. Prairie in Manchester. They building another arena, right? Guess who they building it for?
The Clippers.
Los
LA Clippers.
Angeles Clippers.
Yeah, the Clippers. I been knew that was happening.
Okay? So let's call some multi platinum selling artists from Inglewood to come open the Clippers, the Los Angeles Clippers stadium. Who you gonna call?
But buddy, no, I understand
No, I'm
everything
asking from Inglewood, who you gonna call?
right now. Listen, I understand everything that you just saying, but all I'm saying is I just want you to look at the bigger picture of it. Snoop not from LA, he from Long Beach. So why did he have to perform? You kind of see what I'm saying? Are you getting this thing? Like you feel what
I'm
I'm
getting
saying?
the thing, but what I'm saying is they picking somebody that's a multi-platinum selling artist that's gonna draw in the crowd, and there's nobody from Inglewood that's gonna do that.
Okay, and then let's go back to what you was saying, to what you was telling your daughter. You feel what I'm saying? They brought Nipsey Hussle in Inglewood. Nobody was fucking with it. Like you feel what I'm saying? Now look what Snoop going through when he bring his shop to Inglewood. Keep having problems at his shop and everything else. It's like, come on now, learn when to draw the line at some point. You feel what I'm saying? I understand it's a business thing. I understand that it's bringing in the money, bringing in the people, and all that other stuff. But a real Inglewood natives is not gonna let that keep sliding.
Well,
That's
well,
true.
they did that, but ain't nothing nobody gonna do about it anyway. So, fuck. But Mike T
What
say
you talking about?
he just DJ'd a show last Saturday with CMW, Cam, DJ Quick, Second to None, the Dog Pound, Mitchie Slick, J.O. Felon, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and Sugar Free. And he said that there were so many Bloods and Crips from Dago to Long Beach to Compton to Inglewood on 6-0 Hood, and nobody set trip behind stage. That's good, man. That's a good thing, man. For real. That's good right there. Nobody didn't set trip. That's good. Everybody can do their thing. Went on stage and did their thing.
Oh, I hope they was out there getting money.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm saying. Of course, with something like that, they out there getting money. It shouldn't be no like what I'm saying, no set tripping and all that other stuff.
You know another place where nobody trips at, where you can run into a lot of Crips and Bloods and nobody trips when you when you when you when you go on the set of these motorcycle clubs and them car clubs.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
nobody trip.
yeah, I might be
Don't
tripping with
nobody
that.
trip.
I've been around a lot
Nobody
of
don't. But you notice what it be though? It be a lot of old heads.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Be a lot of old
Hey,
heads.
to get back to the Inglewood thing, respect is key. Say the problem is that the mayor is selling our city away to the highest
yep,
bidder.
yep.
Exactly.
So
Y'all ain't got nothing to do with
but
that or to say about that because you don't own a damn thing in
the
Inglewood.
cold thing about it is you could tell the difference when you got different mayors because Mayor Butts at the time he don't he just whatever. But when you had Judge Dorn, when he was mayor during at the time and everything else and all that other stuff. The juvenile court dude that used to be a judge too and the mayor at the same time and all that other shit.
Right.
He didn't play that shit. A lot of shit wasn't going down in his city. He didn't give a fuck about none of the highest bidder. He didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. It was straight Inglewood shit. Like you know what I'm saying? That was it and that was all. But that was back like in the I'm gonna say the 90s and all that other shit and everything else. When it was still like, still a lot of shit wasn't built up, but he didn't play a lot of that shit. all that outside coming in trying to buy this property, buy that property, do this, do that. He even had it to the point like, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't let builders come in and take people's houses and try to, like, you know what I'm saying, buy them out and all that other shit. Now this new mayor that we got from Inglewood, he all about money.
Man,
Yeah, yeah.
it was
Salute
so it
Neil
was
Spike.
so
Neil Spike, salute, homie.
it was so strange, man, to go down Prairie and not to see a 102nd Street no more and 104th Street. Like, it's like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, they really tore that down and built on it. It's really gone.
And because the crazy thing about it is what they trying to do now is, but it's gonna be hard. That's what we was talking about last time. They really want the bottoms because they want that as parking structures and all that other.
They ain't gonna get it though.
I already know that, but what I'm saying is that
Because
that's
a
what
lot
they
of them
want.
owners ain't selling. But
I
tell me
wouldn't
this.
sell either.
But tell me this though. Tell me this. And I don't know how they do this. I don't know how. Is that if they deem it worthy, how do they come and take your stuff? How do they just take it and make you move? How do they do that?
It see it just to me I don't know because okay, you remember when they was trying to take away Hawkins burgers and all that other stuff, the city was trying to come and take that away and all that other I don't know if y'all knew about that. Do y'all know what Hawkins burgers is though? First of all,
No.
Hawkins burgers is a bomb ass little hole in the wall food place across the street from the Hunters, right there off of Central and Imperial.
What's the name of it again?
Hawkins Burgers. It's a
Oh,
lady.
I heard
I did a lot of nonprofit stuff with her. So
yeah,
basically,
I heard of the Hawkins family. Yeah, I heard of that. Yeah.
okay, yeah, they tried to come in and take that property from her. She fought nails and teeth and all that to keep her property, and it's still there to this day. So what happens, buddy, is like some owners fight like the bottoms. They're not giving up their property.
And they
They're
shouldn't. They shouldn't. They shouldn't.
they're fighting.
Salute Frank Finesse. Salute Frank Finesse. East Side baby, West Side lady. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Had to cut you off, Tiffany. You know what I'm saying? We got to get these people. They talking to us, but we ain't talking back, man.
Okay, go talk. Go to the comments.
We ain't talking back. You know what I'm saying?
Go to the comments.
Go ahead, buddy. Get to read.
Okay.
I've been reading, man. Shit.
My screen's so goddamn little. You say, I believe the enlightened ones should move likewise and establish business from personal. As a people, we should be able to go to anywhere as long as we respect is forthcoming.
Facts. Big facts. You know what I'm saying? Big facts.
But that's true though. If you wherever you go, long I done been to a lot of rip hoods. I done been to a lot of them, and I respect them, and they respect me.
Oh,
I ain't never had no
no.
problem.
Who is this East Bay baby shit? What the hell is all this? All this for Whitey now. Tiffany, we all moving to Texas. We gonna be hip hop cowboys. What the hell going on? What the hell going on, man?
Tiffany is moving up out of the black community and moving to Texas, and she's throwing up her hands and she's saying y'all can have it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Let it come
Oh,
from
okay.
let it come from the horse's mouth. California is burnt out now. The cost of living is high. You robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's not the same no more. The laws is changing. Everything is criminalized now. Like you feel what I'm saying? And you talking to an ex-con. So I can get away with a lot of shit right now if I really want to get back in that kind of lifestyle and everything else. But it's just like I'm working to kill myself. You're working like people out there hold up. People out there trying to buy houses. It's people that's still living with their parents at 40 and 50 years old because they don't have the money to come up with a down payment because the down payments are so high. Homes that I'm looking at out there in California, I can come out here and get for 400 and 300,000. When out there, they're 900,000 to a million. So it's a different thing. Yes, the cost of living is lower down here. The pay is lower out here too, but you can live. The same place I'm staying at now, I find it 2 times cheaper. You feel what I'm saying for it out here than what I'm paying there. I
Right.
already got 3 job offers. You feel what I'm saying? I've been doing my homework for the last year. I'm looking at gas prices out here at 2 something. Nigga, we damn near $5 in California. You feel what I'm saying? So
Damn near. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Well, how much your gas out there, buddy?
430.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's just too much of a high living. So I'm not giving up California because California's I'm gonna always be a Cali baby. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to go where my money's gonna be. It's gonna work for me and me not working for my money.
Well, if you would have bought back in the day, well, you're not old enough to say if
Yeah,
you
buddy,
bought.
come on.
But if
You got
but if
it.
your parents would have bought back in the day, like I just picked up a homie from off 111th place, and we were talking about the houses. They came and offered his mama 1.5 million for her house.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. And the thing about it is, my mama she owns her place. You feel what I'm saying? She
Where's
Where
it
been
at?
Inglewood?
No, it's not Inglewood. It's not
Oh,
Inglewood.
okay.
But she owns her place. She been there for the last shit for 30 plus. She owns it. So she did it at a
But that
younger
that
age.
house that house in Watts, they not finna give up no million, but they give you 200,000 that ragged motherfucker.
First of all, my mama don't live in Watts. How about that? Boom, she don't live in Watts. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? And all that other stuff. But she's been on it. My mama, where she live at, is going for at least 600,000 to 700,000 right now.
That's good paper. That's good paper.
You feel
Hey,
what I'm
so
saying?
Hey,
let
look,
me
look.
say something to Neil.
The homie Neil say Inglewood was or still is the blackest homeowner in Los Angeles County. Still is
I,
the biggest. Do y'all believe it? I believe that.
no, I don't.
Well, I don't know why. You run
I
all the way
don't.
from Imperial. You run all the way from Imperial all through the avenues, all through the IF hood, all the way to Manchester, all the way to fucking Florence. It's Inglewood,
Yeah.
nigga. All them is black on.
Okay. It was. Just take for instance, right now, let's just take this small cubicle of Center Park. If you go to Center Park right now, it's majority Mexican
We ain't
and
talking about
white
listen,
homes.
but listen what I'm telling you though. That's just that side of Inglewood. We talking about the whole
Okay,
side of Inglewood all the way to Van Ness. All
right.
them
So
factions
let's
up there.
expand this. Let's expand it. If we just talking about that little small area, let's expand this Inglewood wide. Just the scenario I just made. Expand that Inglewood wide, dude. If your parents didn't buy their house when we were little rats, I guarantee you it's not a black person that own it right now. Because if you drive down 111th Street right now, it is majority Mexican or white owned right now.
That's no, but not ain't no Mexican owned up in the avenues. I bet you ain't no Mexican
I
owned in the
bet if you
family.
go up in the avenue, if their parents didn't buy that house, it's not black owned right now. It's not.
Okay, Nikki, let's go. Okay, let's go back to some of the comments. Let me see. Let's go back to this. Respect his
Like the
kids. I hate that.
44 family. Hey, go ahead.
I, I'm up here. Respect is key. Where he said, "I hate that I don't own my house in the wood." Then uh CMG gang CMW gang gets on Slaughter and Imperio. Then next Neil say Hockenbergers. Eastside Baby, Westside Lady, Hawkins Burgers, Hawkins House of Burgers. The next one says Hawkins is fire. Yes, it is. It's bomb bomb. Inglewood was still the blackest homeowner in LA County. Then Mike T said Hockenbergers have the triple decker burgers with bacon, chili
Nah,
cheese. Like,
come on, man.
hey, but the cool thing
A
about it
fucking
is
heart attack.
no, but they got a burger like that and it's bomb. And then California is named
Right.
after go down to Neil. It says California is named after a black queen that played in Disneyland. Then out of that, go down out of 44
What
families
about
that
Whoopi Goldberg? You missed Whoopi Goldberg. Now you didn't want to say her
Hey,
name.
yeah,
the
Whoopi
fuck? Wait, hold
Goldberg.
on. Is that true?
All of Whoopi. How you gonna disrespect Whoopi like
California
that?
is named after a black queen.
Oh, I don't know.
I,
I
I
have
don't
to look that up.
I don't think that I don't think hey Neil, me personally, I don't think that's true. I think California came from a Mexican name because Mexicans own this land. That's why you get most of the names like San Gabriel Valley, Long Beach, and stuff like that. They named them after Mexican stuff. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
gonna
have
look
to
that
do
one up.
research on the name of California.
I'll
I
look
think
out of
it was.
that.
Yeah, I think they had that name way before the Whoopi Goldberg character.
And then it
Even
says
though Whoopi Goldberg's like 79.
out of the 44 families that started in Los Angeles, 26 was African descent. Then the next one, Eastside Baby said, people say Carson got that title now, but Carson black folks is not Inglewood black folks. Next, I think it's more black owners in Compton than Inglewood.
Yeah,
I think so too. Keep
Okay,
going.
that's true.
I think they
Um,
got pushed out of Inglewood.
okay, yes, Spain, not Mexico, and then it says whatever that person is. But I was gonna say that I think Compton got more blacks than black owned families
Oh
than
yeah, most
anything than Inglewood. I think it's
definitely.
Compton.
Because them people in Compton bought it when it was cheap. They bought it and they sat on it. People in Inglewood, the houses wasn't never really cheap, so they never bought them. They just rented. Now them white folks and them Mexicans saying, "Get your punk ass up out of here," because them white folks that own it is getting paid down that they done built them goddamn stadiums.
Yeah, because like I said,
Thank you for
I
reading. Thank you for reading everything, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Doing your damn job.
anyway. But what I was
Hey,
gonna
but
say
you know
is
what? You want me to tell you the truth though, Tiffany? If my
what
parents would have bought that house, 3713 West 111th Street, if they would have bought that house and they would have left it to me, you know what I would have did?
what?
Let them, because the house we live in is a house in the front and some apartments in the back, right?
Yeah.
Let them folks come and say, "Hey, buddy, we give you 2.8 million," or they might just say, "We give you 1.9 million right now for this house. Give it to me.
But why?
Give it to me." Because I'm about
But
to
why?
go buy 2 houses in Atlanta, or I'm gonna buy one house in Atlanta and one house in Texas, and I'm gonna live off of that.
But the thing about it is, you already know that the house, if they offering you 1.2 million, you know the house is worth more than that. Why wouldn't you sit on it, rent it
I'm gonna
out,
get out these.
do
I'm gonna
all
get out
kind of
these
stuff?
people way. I'm gonna get out these people way.
But and that's the problem. Everybody wanna get out these people way and sell their property, and then they looking stupid. Just like Jay-Z said on one of his records, he said he bought some art worth 2 million, now it's worth 4 million, now it's worth 8 million. That shit adds. Like,
Hey, y'all heard it. Hey, go ahead, Tiffany. I'm sorry.
as time goes on, that shit, like, he was supposed to buy something out there in New York. He said he feel like Dumbo now because when they wanted to sell it to him, they wanted to sell it to him for 5 million. Now the shit worth 25 million. He feel like Dumbo now. Listen to the song. Just listen to that OJ song that he did.
Hey, y'all heard it here first on Real Inglewood Moment. They say Jay-Z going to jail. R. Kelly snitching on him about some shit that he been doing.
That
Oh
shit ain't.
yeah. Now what he gonna do? Sell that artwork to get out, or he gonna be up in?
The cool thing about it is, I'm gonna tell you like this: Jay-Z not going to jail. Just like, did you see that little shit that happened with Boosie when he did that video shoots and the feds came and got him? And then one of the niggas, some rapper got on there and was like, "I've been praying to God that the feds get him." I said, "Nigga, you praying on his downfall?"
Niggas is haters, man. Don't you see you ain't know that? Man, they haters, man. They hate to see you make, man, I'm telling you, buddy, you know my phone calls I done had from my own
Yeah,
homies.
yeah.
Niggas is haters, homie. They don't want to see you doing nothing. If they not doing it. But look here, buddy, they got something for you on here, man. They say Queen Califia?
King Caliph was a real African native, Afro native California, indigenous, predated. What is that? Mexican? What's Mexican?
Mexican.
Hey, but the
I
cold thing
know.
about it is, go to Mike T comment. He's spilling some real shit. He said you can buy the house, but you don't own the land. So that's what we need to
Yeah.
get into. We need to buy the land. You feel what I'm saying? So whoever wants to build on that gotta pay me to be on my land.
And that's what I was saying about the house. How is that you can buy a house, but then they can force you to sell it or give it up? It's
But the
because
cold thing,
you own the house, but you don't own the land.
but
That's
if
why
you
you
but
always got to keep paying property taxes on the motherfucker.
but the
Because you
thing
don't own
I was just about to say this too. If you look at it, we never own our own home in our land because we still gotta pay property taxes on anything. You feel what I'm saying? I can go buy 2 acres, 2 acres right now and start building on it. Guess what? I still got to pay property taxes on that land.
it. Yeah, and if you don't, guess what's going to happen? They're going to come
Uncle
confiscate.
Sam is gonna come and take it. That's what I'm saying. So we never own nothing. So the American dream is bullshit. If you really look at it, you feel what I'm saying? If you really look at everything out there, I don't care. I can come out here to Texas and buy 10 acres. It's mine. Do what I want with it and everything else. But I bet you if Uncle Sam don't get them property taxes, that land ain't mine no more. So I don't care if you buy a house or land, it's still not yours.
Facts.
Uh,
Facts.
well, I don't know, respecting the key. I said in the 80s, if you can go to the church next to Center Park. Sir,
What church next
I've
to
been
the
living
park?
there all my life. I've been living there all my life. There was no church next to the park.
Yeah, I don't know what church he's talking about. Is he
The
talking about
church,
the
the church was like seven houses down, and the pastor name was Reverend Lawler.
Then they had
It
one
was
right there on the corner, 111th place in Yukon though, but
that was across the street from Worthing. I mean, from
that was
Worthing.
across the Worthy, yeah.
Yeah,
He
that was
must be
not
talking,
considered
he
the
must be
park.
talking about the church on 111th place though, where the
Reverend Lawler.
yeah,
Yeah, what Little Moose and Basper and all them
right.
niggas went to.
They wouldn't
Matter
let
of
me and
fact,
my
if you
they wouldn't let me and my brother go there back in the days. We was too bad, homie. They said we couldn't go to the
hey,
church. We
they
got
Hey
wouldn't
Mike
let you
T?
go
we
there.
was running through the church
They wouldn't
parking lot
let you
getting
go
chased
there.
by the police.
Hey,
They
no,
wouldn't let B-Rat
Mike
go to that church. Because
Mike
if
T
you hide
said
the church, that thing it'll be in B-Rat's yard, and them
Right,
motherfuckers was wild.
right.
Mike
We was in the gate running from the police getting they shit. They didn't like that. They said, no, them boys there, no.
You said
Mike
Mike
T
T said
said
what?
it's Greater Emmanuel on 111th place.
Right. That's right there on the corner of Yukon though.
He said something about near Doty and near Doty on 111th place.
That ain't what it used to be called.
He used to pick me up, St. Vincent, to go DJ with him at Hollywood Live in Paradise 24. Ah, Mike T. I
Yeah,
remember Mike
so
T picked me up one time. Mike T picked me up one time. This nigga gonna tell me to get in the back with the DJ equipment and the speakers and shit. What the fuck?
Oh, you get that fuck ass in the back, huh?
Yeah, cause he had that Mazda truck. That nigga put me in the back with the speakers and the DJ equipment. Nigga turned the corner and shit, speakers and shit, smashing me and shit. I'd fuck him up right now for that shit.
you stupid. You stupid them motherfucker. But yeah, nah,
What?
like I say,
The
when
white
it
that
comes
light skinned girl lit across the street from Center Park. That was damn, what's her name,
On
man?
which side though?
It was only one girl that lived over there with freckles. That was Debbie, Big
Who?
Debbie and them, Big Debbie and Brian and them, and Big Merle and them.
Yeah, Ginger.
Ginger, yeah, Ginger.
Yeah, that was my brother's girlfriend.
Yeah, that's Ginger. Couldn't have been nobody else but her. I don't know nobody else that lived over in there and had freckles and shit.
Yeah, that was Ginger. But hey, you want to know the code? You want to know the cold thing about Ginger though, right?
What?
Knowing that shit happened in the school, right?
She snitched.
The police went to Ginger house. Ginger
She
told.
told. She told.
Yeah,
Yeah.
told on everybody.
Y'all didn't have no business
Pointed
over
them out.
Y'all ain't had no business.
Pointing them out in the lineup.
Your brother shouldn't have went over that pillow talk.
Talking and shit.
Yeah, he shouldn't have went over that pillow talk.
They got everybody pointed out.
Right. He shouldn't have went over that right.
Oh, baby, guess what we did? And she straight told the police.
Yeah.
They said the police to my mama's house. My mom was like, man, if y'all get the hell up off my motherfucker.
Hey man, let's get to the real reason why we're here. We're gonna do a little quick short interview on Park Girl. You know what I'm saying? We got to do a little interview on her. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, on all the shows, I be want to know: was you born and raised in the city of Inglewood, or did you move there and come from somewhere else? Now, what happened? Nope. Was you born and raised in Inglewood or what?
Born and raised in Inglewood. I was born at Daniel Freeman Hospital. Stayed in the Bottoms for a little while off of Dixon, and then England and all that other stuff. I stayed there in the 80s, the 90s. Buddy, why you cut your camera off, punk?
Can I cut my goddamn camera off?
Anyway, and then in the 90s, my family bought some property right there in the West Side Piru Hood off of 135th and El Segundo. So I stayed over there for a little while, but I migrated back to motherfucking Inglewood, in my teens and all that other shit and everything else. I didn't go to Morningside. They wouldn't allow me to go there. I had to go to Inglewood High. When I was younger, we went to school.
Inglewood High School?
Yeah, they made me go to Inglewood High. And then after that, because I was on probation doing other shit, and then after that, I had to go to Crenshaw CDC, which is right next door to Inglewood High and all that other shit and everything else. So I was a little bit all over the place and everything else. Now, when I was younger, when I went to school, like elementary and junior high, I went to school close to my parents' job. So it was easier for them. But we lived in Inglewood for a long ass time until they finally bought a house out there where my mom at now. She live in Norwalk. She bought a house. Ooh, shit, I can't even remember when she bought the house and all that other all that other stuff, because when I first started messing with Drew, me and him met at a probation school, and he was living on England at the time, and we had just moved off of England and all that other shit. So yeah, I was over there for years. You know what I'm saying?
You pretty much grew up in the Bottoms.
Yeah.
All right. Inglewood Bottoms. Daniel Freeman Hospital. Born and raised Inglewood. Okay.
Yep. I stayed all over. And I think we even had some apartments. It's some apartments right there by Daniel Freeman Hospital. It used to be some apartments right there and all that other stuff. I can't remember the name of them. We stayed there for a short period of time too and everything else. But we migrated kind of like, all over Inglewood until like I said, my grandfather bought some property in Westside Piru Hood, and we stayed in there until he sold that property. And then after that, I migrated back to Inglewood, and then that's when my mom and them bought that house where she at now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I remember that I spent like damn near a whole year in Project Hope. They wouldn't let me go back to Morningside.
Oh, I don't remember Project Hope. See, mine was called Crenshaw CDC, and I ended up
at the continuation school over there.
Yeah, I ended up getting kicked.
Project Hope was like jail. Project Hope was like a jail spot.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I ended up getting kicked out of Crenshaw CDC too, and everything else. But Morningside would never take me. They would never take me at all.
Hey,
look, what high school you went to?
She went to Inglewood.
I went to Inglewood High.
So look, by you going to Inglewood High and you staying in the Bottoms, what made you because when you were a gangbanger, you was from Center Park Bloods, right?
Yeah.
So what made you turn to the Center Park Bloods? Because you lived in the Mafia hood, you know what I'm saying? You could have been a Crenshaw Mafia. You went to Inglewood High School, you could have easily been an Inglewood family. What made you want to be a Center Park Blood?
Because I just migrated. I start hanging out over there all the time with everybody. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Baby girl, Drew, all them, Shaniva, and I just started hanging around with that group. I was just like, with that group that I never starred, Tweety, all them. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I was just in that group. I don't know how we end up hooking up and all that other stuff, but I used to just always be with them, and that's how it happened. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Even when I was living in my...
Was it like Drew brought you over there and then you just clicked with them, or how did you get over there?
No, I met Drew in probation school. So I was already knowing them and all that other stuff and hanging with them. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't meet Droop until I went to a probation school.
So what year was that? When you started claiming, when you jumped off the porch, they say, and you started claiming Center Park, hanging
Ooh,
because
I was 13, 14 years old around that time. Yeah. So that had to be like in the early 90s.
and what was y'all hanging at that time? What part of the neighborhood was y'all hanging? Was y'all hanging up at Center Park? Or y'all hanging over Debbie Deb in them house or baby
No,
girl in them house? Where y'all was hanging
I
at?
was well, we hung at baby girl in them house a lot, but then we used to go to the park and all that other shit and everything else. I used to be up there all the time, just sitting, chilling, laughing, joking, all that kind of shit and everything else. And then that's when my mom and my dad split. He ended up migrating back to Inglewood, his damn self. So he was over there for a while and all that other shit. He ended up moving back on England too and all that other stuff. And that's how, because when me and Drew went to probation school, I was just like, damn, nigga, like I seen your face before and everything else. And then that's matter of fact, me and Droop used to live one, two apartment buildings down from each other, and we never really, really did nothing or even really thought I've seen him around and all that other stuff. At the time, like I didn't know his uncle was spaghetti and all them. I didn't know none of that. Like you feel what I'm saying? Because they the ones that really kind of started the shit, spaghetti, the old ones, Top, all them and everything else. I didn't know that was his people. You feel what I'm saying? Until we really start messing around after we got kicked out of probation school together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hey, Mike T. Yeah, I remember that, man. That was a crazy day. That's the day they kicked me out of the Morningside. Actually, uh, we was all down there getting down, but I don't never talk about that because the dude Tank from Raymond, he rest in peace, man. So I don't never speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Out of respect, you know what I'm saying? Because he not here no more. You know what I'm saying? So I don't never speak on that. But yeah, that was a crazy demo right there. Crazy demo, man. But yeah, so Tiffany, you never went to Morningside.
Nope, they wouldn't accept me.
They wouldn't accept you at Morningside. You went to Inglewood all the way to the 12th grade.
Hell no. I didn't graduate until I was in prison.
Oh, you didn't
You went
graduate?
to prison? What'd you go to
Yeah,
prison for?
Yeah, what you go
some
to prison for? What the fuck you went to prison for? You seemed like a good girl back in those
shit,
days.
shit, selling dope. I didn't graduate until I was in prison and all that other stuff. When I got pregnant with my son, I stopped going.
I'm selling dope.
I stopped going to school and all that shit because I didn't want nobody watching my son when I was pregnant and all that other stuff. Ask listen, Mike T done seen a whole lot of my drama in those days. I used to be at his house. Juke used to be at his house. We used to do all kind of crazy shit.
Can
You
we
feel what
can
I'm
we
saying?
can we can we talk about the story about you got pregnant and you didn't want nobody to watch your son,
Okay,
and
so basically,
then you went no, not that part, but then you went to prison
no,
and what happened?
listen, no, listen. So when I was 17, I got pregnant and I had a child. 2 months later, he passed away. He passed away of SIDS.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
after that, I kind of like, I stayed in Inglewood and everything else, but I was migrating back and forth to where my father was living at the time. My father was living on the east side. So I was going between the east side and Inglewood, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I ran into Droop again. We started hanging out and everything else, but I seen that it wasn't gonna work out. So after that, I started messing with my daughter's fathers. I got 2 kids by him. He from the east side. He from Outlaw
That ain't
and
what
all
you
that other stuff. So I started messing with him and everything else. After that, I got pregnant with my son.
Hold on, y'all.
And okay, I got pregnant with my son. When I got pregnant with my son, I ended up getting my prison term. So I was doing all my dirt all the way until he was born in 2007. February. So I didn't get my prison term until I was 26 years old. So from the time I was a teen doing stupid shit all the way until I was 26, I was getting away with everything. GTAs, firearms, dope cases, everything, you name it, I did it. I've been to juvenile hall, I've been to Los Padrinos, I've been to Central, I've been placements, I've been in all that shit. Like you feel what I'm saying? My last straw when I finally got my shit together is when I went to prison and I had my son in prison.
That was 2007.
That was in 2007. That's when I finally got my shit together.
Hey, can you tell me how it was for you the first time you ever touched prison? Like, you know what I'm saying? You went to prison, like, and how old you were and how you felt going to prison?
Well, when I first touched prison, I was 26. And it was like I've been in and out of juvenile hall and in county jail. I was just like, I wasn't thinking nothing. But when they said prison, my mind just automatically went to some crazy shit. Cause you see all the shit on TV and everything else. I was like, I know what the county jail like, whatever, whatever. And I was getting away with shit, getting away with shit, getting away with shit. But I got caught up and I got the prison case. And when I got the prison case, everybody was like, oh, we going to prison, we going to prison. And I'm looking like, bitch, what? Like, y'all want to go to prison? But when I got up there, I see why. You get more free range up there. Like in the county jail, and what stopped me from going to jail for real, is when they opened the Linwood station for women. It was no more Twin Towers. It was Linwood. And nigga, when I say Linwood is garbage. I was stuck in my room 23 hours a day. I hoped I got a shower that day. All kind of shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Mind you, I'm pregnant and all that other stuff. The judge that I went to go see, they was like, we tired of your shit. You going to prison. I tried to do the mommy and me program to the point like, okay, I'm pregnant. I can at least have my baby while I'm in prison and everything else. But it's really not a prison. It's like a facility with women that's doing their prison time and they can have their babies with you. I was high risk. The case that I was in there on, like, you feel what I'm saying? They looked at my background and I had, violent shit on there and everything else. And they was like, no, we can't do that. So I ended up going to prison, carrying my baby to full term. And right before I got, when it was close to my due date, I had to call my family and tell them they had to be up there within 3 days to get my baby. If not, my baby was going to the system. So my mom, my granny, and my daughter, my middle daughter at the time, they drove all the way from LA all the way up to up north to get my baby. And then after that, I had him. I bonded with him for 3 days. Nigga, I still had staples in me. I still had to go back to prison and do my time. So like that was my wake up call. Like fuck this shit. Like you know what I'm saying? I can't do prison. Like
So they didn't actually give you the mommy and me program?
no, because I have violent crimes on my record. I couldn't do it. I was high risk. So they was like, no. But after having my baby in prison and I only bonded him for 3 days and still have to go finish a 3-year term, it was like my baby not gonna even know who the fuck I am. Like you feel what I'm saying? Now did my kids come and visit me while I was in prison? Yeah, they had a program where they get the parents, whoever got custody of the kids, and they put them on a bus for Mother's Day. So I see my kids on Mother's Day. By then my
That
son
was
is
it?
already, huh?
You only seen them that one day out of a year?
I, yeah, that's the only time when they came because I wasn't expecting my that. Do you know where I was at? I was in Chowchilla. That's like a damn near like an 8 to 10 hour drive. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't expect my family to do that constantly.
I just passed it right now.
Hey, Mike T, don't be telling my business like that. So,
I didn't even get to read it. I seen it said, remember how good some was. What was good? What y'all was doing? What y'all was
uh,
doing?
we were still in cars with a pair of scissors.
Hey,
I'm
your
telling
ass
you,
went to jail.
I was a menace. We used to, the Camrys. We used to get you able to strip the ignition and the lock like that, and you can pop and you can get on with them like that. Anyway, so yeah, so let me see,
You
after I
had
was,
your son, and you had to do 3 years.
yeah, I came home and I just been straight ever since. Now, don't get me wrong. When I first came home, I was still doing fuck shit, but it was just like, nigga, I gotta walk a thin line because I'm not going back to prison. Like you feel what I'm saying? When my mind was made up, like if I come back out here and do anything stupid, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life. So let me get my shit together. And that was back. I was released in 2008. It's 2023. I ain't been back since.
So you gotta let the young people know that even though you do prison time, you still can get a good career are good high paying jobs? Because you do have a good job, right?
Yeah, I work
See,
for the county. What?
a lot of people think once you go to prison, like getting a good job or a high paying job is out the door.
Nah,
So
look, I'm gonna tell
let
you
the
this. I
let the youth
I
know that you still can do what
Yeah,
you do.
when just because you go to prison don't mean nothing. I like I said, I got my high school diploma in prison. When I came home and got that high school diploma, I went to college for 2.5 years. I went to college for psychology. I got a degree in psychology. I've worked for the city of I worked government jobs. Now, when I first came out and everything else, it was hard because the first 7 years, it shows on your background. After that 7 years, they cannot use it against you. So, right now to this day, on certain jobs, it still shows my background. But what happens is they can't use it against me because of statute of limitations and everything else. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? Since I've been home, I worked at like a little call center. I worked shit timeshare job. After I did the timeshare job, I worked nonprofits. I love the nonprofits. But then after that, I started getting government jobs. I just started giving government jobs. Now, one of the government jobs, when I wasn't clear the 7 years, but I was off of parole for a year. So I knew that if since I was off of parole for that year, that I was good enough for the job. But when they tried to come back at me, they was like, "Well, on your application, you never said everything you was arrested for." I said, "No, you asked me what felony do I have. I gave you my felony and everything else." So they was like, "Nah, this is and that." But I appealed that job. I appealed it. And once I appealed it, I basically wrote them a letter or no, like that was years ago. I can't remember every time I got arrested. I can't remember every time I went to jail and got fingerprinted. I can't. So it's not like I'm hiding anything. I told you I was convicted of a felon. I told you it was a drug case and transportation, transporting and everything else. I told you all this. Why would I lie about it?
Hey, look, y'all done went too far. I don't know what happened. Your buddy done lost control of the interview. Now, I only was talking about when you first went to prison. Now, the question is, when you was in prison, had you started claiming Center Park by then?
I was already a gangbanger, nigga. I was 20 something years old.
Okay, the people don't know. I'm trying to ask so they can learn something. Okay.
No.
So now, when you were 20 something years old, you was a full fledged Center Park bloodlet, right?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna put it to you like this: I was on the east side giving them bitches the blues. You feel what I'm saying?
Was you giving it to them in the penitentiary?
I, independent. Well, I had a
You was
couple of
pregnant.
fights in.
You was pregnant.
Yeah, I had no. Let me put it to you. I had a couple of fights in here, but I had to look at the bigger picture because I needed to get home on that first date, not that maxed out date. You feel what
What
I'm saying?
I hear you, but let me hear this from you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their little hookup. You know what I'm saying? When you go to jail, and a motherfucker call themselves trying to press you. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to get that. You gotta give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Let them know and run your whole thing down to them. We used to run it all the way down West Side Central Park, 111th Street, Blood Gang. We watched the whole hookup. What you used to say to them bitches when they used to press you up and tell my bitch, where you from?
The cold thing about it is, see, I was on a different side. I wasn't in Chowchilla. I was in Valley State, right across the street from Chowchilla. So when they was hitting me up, they was like, "This is 810. This is 310. This is this." I said, "Bitch, this Inglewood blood. Like, what are y'all talking about?" They bang area codes up there. They don't bang like Bloods and Crips. It's area codes up there. So when I first went to it, first of all, I'm looking like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, it's Inglewood. Like, what? And that when they were saying it after being there and catching on to their lingo, because see, I was on the side where the north, because women, the Southerners are at one prison, the Northerners at another prison. The reason why I was on the side with the Northerners is because I was pregnant and they had the facility over there to make, my doctor's appointment, my ultrasounds, and all that other stuff. Now, if I was in Chowchilla, I wouldn't even have to do all that because nigga is Bloods, it's Inglewood, like you know what I'm saying. But I never hit Chowchilla. I was at Valley State Prison.
Hey, look. This is what I want to do, right? I think this would be interesting right here. I want to take you back a little bit to when you was hanging out with baby girl, rest in peace, and the other homegirls you said, right? Can you give us a little short story? You know what I'm saying? Nothing incriminating. But you know what I'm saying, somewhere where y'all had some fun, y'all ran into the Criblets or ran into, some Crip period. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Y'all had, y'all had to represent.
look it, just put it to you like this. We bust the mission and
Yeah,
it was a
they
good
hit us, but we don't know the shit yet. Let us know the shit.
it was a good one because when we got over there, we had some niggas we was flirting with some niggas
Where y'all go to?
over there. Damn, what park is it across the street from? It's off of Western and I think Western Jesse Owen Parks.
Jesse Owens?
Yeah,
What's
okay.
that name?
I forgot. Okay, we got into it with some bitches from over there. So
Mhm.
basically we was flirting with some niggas and everything else. They gave us a ride to where we was at. We was like, okay, they're gonna homegirl house, yada yada
How
yada.
did y'all get way the fuck over there?
I told just
Oh, okay, go ahead.
It was hitchhiking.
I just told you we was flirting with some niggas and we got a ride over there. We was like, yeah, we gonna go see our homegirl, whatever. Matter of fact, when we first started this mission, we started off walking.
Hmm.
We was walking until some niggas put up on us and start flirting with us, and we got a ride over there. Whole time, everybody got their yacht. Like, you feel what I'm saying? We all these niggas didn't know nothing. That's how slick we was with it. We was like, okay, whatever, yada yada yada. Let's go. Drop us off at our homegirl house over there. We over there, we bust the mission and everything else, and we had to run all the way back. Or really, we made it halfway back, and we end up getting a ride back and we had to go double back because we had dropped some shit and everything else and all that other stuff. So we did what we had to do, but like I said, it's funny because we did some crazy shit because we didn't know them niggas. We were just hopping in cars and everything else and all that other stuff because we had business to go take care of.
Hmm. No, Neil, she didn't know Kimmy Kim. Kimmy Kim come up in my era, man. You know what I'm saying? Kimmy Kim old school, man. Shit. Kimmy Kim was back in the day. She didn't know Kimmy Kim. Uh, Red from QSB. I don't know who Red is.
Yeah, I don't know who Red is either.
Yeah, but I know for a fact you didn't know Kimmy Kim because Kimmy Kim used to be at Roger Park dances with us back in the days, getting into it with motherfuckers, man. Kimmy Kim made a good name for herself. She had good hands, good hands.
Oh, I know who he talking about, Lil F Bone and all that. Yeah, I was
Who talking about Lil F Bomb?
some respect is key. I had a homeboy that went to Bennett Elementary with me. When he went to Monroe, he started banging CPB. He became F Bone. I don't know. Yeah, I know who F Bone is. You remember Lil F Bone?
Yeah, Lil F Bomb. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Lil F Bomb.
Let me see. Let me see these other con. Yeah,
So,
and all that other stuff. So yeah, I feel like I said, I'm not in you and Buddy's
her
era.
brother, I know her brother too. Yeah.
I'm not in you and Buddy's era. I have my own little era. That's
Right,
when Rat was still alive. Him and Grace used to
right.
argue up and down the street and all that other stuff.
Is Lil B Rat your big homie?
The Lil B Rat, that's my nigga. Now
Is that
that's
your big? Is that your big homie?
yeah, that's my nigga. Like I said,
Is it your big homie? I ain't asked you. Is it your nigga? Is it your? I'm trying to figure out a timeline here. Is that
yeah,
your
that's
big
my big
homie?
homie.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm at. You talking about? Hey, yeah, that's my nigga. We know
yeah,
it's your nigga.
that's what I'm saying. That's when and all that Mo was around a lot over there. Who else was over there?
Who?
Gina,
Lil Mo? Lil
K,
Mo?
no, Lil Mo,
Lil Mo.
KK,
See,
KK. I don't know. Do y'all know KK?
I didn't get to meet KK.
Baby Nut.
I didn't get to meet Baby Nut either.
Okay, yeah. See, that's my era. Like, my era, damn near everybody in my era is damn near gone. You feel what I'm saying? Not, and I'm just well, not really damn near gone, but no, I'm gonna say 50% gone, 50% still here, and all that other shit. If they not here, like in the free world, they're locked up and all that other stuff,
So,
or they
so
just
your
gone.
era, so your era was like fifth generation.
I want to say that fifth or
Yeah.
fourth. I really can't like
Was you running with Baby Rat? Was you
baby
running
rap was in
with
jail.
Baby B Rat?
Baby B rap was in jail.
I'm saying, but is that a part of your era or no? Or is Baby B-Rat older than you?
Nah, me and Baby Rat is about the same age.
Yeah, that's like fifth generation. So the fourth
Who is it,
generation is
Tiffany? Who are they? Oh, they go Erica. Who go Erica Grasso? Oh, your fan is back, dog. She
Hi,
back.
Erica.
What's
How
up,
you
Erica? She
doing?
back. She say,
Yep.
"Your stupid ass up on here."
I have I haven't seen her in a long
I
time.
don't like you, Tiffany.
Oh well.
Say she
Hi,
can't
Erica.
say
She said I don't know nothing, but I don't know nothing, but she showed up. She ain't saying what I don't know. But anyway.
Well, we appreciate you
Hey,
getting on here listening anyway. You know what I'm saying, Erica? You know what I'm saying? You know. But
she finna be on her motherfucking head. I'm glad, Erica. I'm glad you on here because I get tired of this motherfucker, man. I need
Hey,
somebody else.
that's
yeah, you
yeah.
want to come on and give it a shot? We can send you the
Yeah,
link right now.
right now, Erica. Put your motherfucking wig on and come on.
I'm gonna send you the
You
link
got
right
it?
now.
Hey,
Okay.
no, cause
Get on, Erica.
like Squid and Basper and a couple of the more homies, they was fourth generation. I think they older than you.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I was around Squid and all them, Dink and all them and everything else. I hung with them. They was older than me though, but I hung with them.
with who?
With Dink and all them other, Dink and Bink and Squid and all them.
Not Dink, but Bink.
Yeah, B.
Not Dink, my brother. Rest in peace.
I said
Did you
Dink.
know D?
You know
Yeah,
Dink?
you said D.
Oh, you said Bink.
No, I said Dink.
My brother Dink.
No, that's not Dink. Not Dink. Not Dink. You're right, Bink. I don't know your brother. Your brother's up there with you.
I mean,
Did the same.
you could have known him though because you know he hung with Spaghetti real tough.
I would have to see his
Him and
face.
Spaghetti was road dogs back in the days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying.
you
I
might
would
have
have
been
to.
awesome.
I would have to see his face because Sket. I was part of the family, so it was a lot of people that came around and all that other shit. But they older now doing their own thing and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
I remember.
I remember them Myrtle Street Crips, homie. I remember them dudes over there, man, for sure.
I remember Myrtle Street Crips,
Last
but
long,
I
though.
don't remember none of those names he talking about.
Yeah, I remember Slim, Rick Rock, Chili, No Talk. I don't know, Little Rob, Little Rib, Little Rob.
You knew all them cats right there, right?
Yeah, man. We should go over there and get at them dudes, man. Shit, hell yeah, they didn't
Y'all
last
had.
long. Myrtle Streets was out, man. I was in junior high school and shit, dog. We was all at Monroe. We was all at Monroe, man, with the short leather jackets and shit, the black leather jackets. Man. My niggas was wearing the leather jackets, little maxi jackets. You know what I'm saying, nigga? With the 501s creased up. You know what I'm saying? With the Converse, nigga. Yeah, nigga, shit. Hell yeah.
That's what y'all used to wear.
Yeah, they used to try to come to the school. They used to try to come to school. You know what I'm saying? That's how motherfucker knew them cats, man. Niggas would chase them all the way back home, man.
Yeah,
That was their hood uniform with some 501s with a leather jacket.
Who? No, I'm just saying that's something that a motherfucker wore. We wore cross cords, all kind of shit. Levi, cords, everything, man. I'm just saying. That's just what something, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers, you'll see a lot of people in sometimes. They'll have on them 501s with that motherfucking leather jacket, you know what I'm saying, with that white t-shirt up under it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was.
Tiffany, you still be talking to Tweety?
No.
Talking to who?
Why you do that face like that?
Because no, I know at all.
Yeah, Neil, they don't know nothing about it. They don't go back that far, man. You know what I'm saying? Buddy, he was back around in them days, but he came up off the porch late. He came up. He was breakdancing.
Exactly.
Your phone fucked up, Tip.
You need to go out and come back in because your phone messed up. You gotta tell people stop calling you when you on live. Fuck.
Got the baby wiper. Had the baby wiper.
Yeah.
Had the baby wiper. Yeah, man, that's back in the day when motherfuckers riding them beach cruisers, man, all that, man. That'd be shit. Hell yeah. Niggas had pocket knives. That's when niggas had pocket knives, buddy. Niggas had
I
pocket
was
knives.
so low budget.
Had hands and pocket knives.
My family was so low budget. When y'all had like beach cruises and then y'all started getting Diamondbacks, mongooses, nigga, I had an orange husky.
Well, we wasn't buying none of the Diamondbacks and none of that shit, man.
I know.
Mine was they. I don't know if you remember. I had a blue one and Dink had a yellow one, mag with the mag wheels on it.
Motor mag.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all probably was living on 108 by then, but them was Huffies, man. They just looked good. You know what I'm saying? With the free wheel and shit, the first little free wheel, they looked good. They was Huffies though. But shit,
with the gumball tires, with
the gun, yeah. All that, them was Huffies. But once we started going to Hawthorne to the bike shop, and them little white boys was laying them Diamondbacks and them red lines down at the store, they just getting off their shit, laying it down at the store. Nigga, we jumping on that and smashing that back to the hood.
That's how we came up. I get on DD handlebars. Nigga, we'd go up to the Harttown Mall. Let them bikes be laid over. Or we'd catch one riding down the street. And we'd just ride up and just kick him up off of the boom. And leave him to Huffy and take their mongoose or they Diamondback and just shoot back to the hood.
Man, I think the Myrtle Streets, to be honest with you, they kind of phased out, and the ones that was still down with it, the Raymonds pressed them. The Raymonds pressed them and made them turn Raymond. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened with them, with the Myrtle Streets, I believe. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
They phased out like the Doty Avenue Crip. They phased out. Buddy used to be from there. He knows something about that in his past life.
Doty Avenue Crip?
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, Lil Jamal, the homie we do, he done ran into Lil Jamal, man. Lil Jamal be over there in the East Coast neighborhood.
Are you talking about Chip that was from IBC?
Yeah, Lil Chip, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he sent me a picture. I got a picture of him somewhere. I got a picture of Lil Chip somewhere. And Taco from Crenshaw Mafia, yep. Taco out, he doing his thing.
Lisa and Shirley Wu.
And Sherry Wu, yeah, they was cool. They was cool. They didn't really like us too much, I don't think, because they was pretty much affiliated with the IBCs, and every time they would have a house party, we was trying to crash that motherfucker.
Didn't Lisa Wu marry Keith Sweat?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was wasn't that Beverly running, buddy?
I don't know. Back in the days, I don't know. I thought Beverly ran with Stacey Trammell. The homegirl.
I don't know. One day we was watching one of them episodes.
Hey, Eric DeGrasso. Hey.
It was kind of like one of those love and hip hop type things.
Hey, I think that's one of Buddy's girlfriends. Cause she get married. Yeah, one of Buddy's girlfriends. Cause we always.
I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I don't even know the lady. You just mad that she be on your motherfucking head.
No, I don't. Listen. One thing I'm gonna tell you about me is I don't do the trolls. They can call me all kind of bitches, all kind of hoes, all kind of everything.
No troll. Why she gotta be a troll?
Come on, man. When other than coming on here being serious, and when we having serious conversation, it's always reverted to me. It's always reverted to me. If she has an invite, hold up, she has an invite to jump on here and show her face and say why she don't like me and everything else. But the thing about it is, I don't do all that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't go back on. This is the internet. You can be whoever you want to be behind a screen and not showing your face. I'm on here showing my face, telling my story. So it is what it is. That shit don't bother me.
I know that's right. Yeah, man. Neil, man. I knew of him as being an IBC later on, like when niggas was out of school. I heard that before, but it was never clarified when he went to school with us. He wasn't claiming IBC at Morningside. I know that for a fact. When he went to Morningside, he was not claiming IBC. So there wasn't no IBCs at Morningside at all. Not when I was going there. When I went there for the 9th and 10th grade, after the 10th grade, I got kicked out for too many fights. They gave me the boot, but Not when I was there. It wasn't no Ivy C's there.
After you left, when the homies from my generation got there, there was a dude named Marcel went there, named Mentor, named Marcel, and then he turned IBC, and then once he turned IBC, he stopped going there, and then a couple years later he got killed.
He stopped going to Morningside?
Yeah, once he turned IBC, like when he was walking down Yukon going home,
right,
he was cool. But once he was like put on IBC, he stopped going there, and then he got killed like a couple years. Like
yeah, I'm pretty sure he knew he had to stop going there. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, because like I said, I don't, you know, like no Andre, you know what I'm saying? He always was cool, you know what I'm saying? We used to sing, but he never let us know he was from IBC or he was hanging with the IBCs or none of that. You know what I'm saying? He never let us know.
I always thought Andre Wu, I thought he was like one of them pretty boys.
I mean, that's what he was like a little player or something back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying if he probably would have let us know that he was from IBC, he would have had way more problems living right there on 113. You know what I'm saying? Right there where they lived at. They would have had more problems.
I do know some females that lived on 113th and Dalton. It was like 4 of them.
4 females in one house?
Yeah, and their brother was from IBC, but nobody never really fucked with him because everybody was over there hollering at the girl.
Is the house on the corner?
That must have been
buddy. Is the house on the corner? Oh, okay.
Because it was like 6 houses from the corner. Because one of the girls was she was my girlfriend from elementary to junior high.
No, I was just asking because it's a house that Droop used to hang out of. It was kind of close over there and everything else, and it was right there in the corner. And he called himself hiding out, trying to, you know, I went over there and busting bitches' windows out, kicked in doors and everything else until he brought his stupid ass outside.
Damn.
All these.
What they stayed at by the wolves?
Who?
The girls you talking about?
I don't know. I know they last name is Westbrook. They was all Westbrook. My girl name was Imani Westbrook, and Dee girl's name was Sarika Westbrook, and then Adrian was trying to fuck one of the Westbrook. So we all had Westbrook.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but yeah, hey, Austin, Texas in the house. What's happening? Salute, homie. Yeah, we need, you know, Tiffany might need your help. She might hire you to be a moderator or something, and you be kicking people out like that, you know. But she say right now it don't bother her, you know what I'm saying? She won't get over here and show her face, so we know she a troll, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't,
Austin. Hey, look at Austin. You know, I'm gonna keep doing the shits and the giggles every motherfucking Monday with the homies and everything else and all that other stuff. I said it's one of Buddy's little bitches because I be out here fucking with him all the time and everything else, and she in her feelings.
I don't even know the chick, but as long as you got my back, Erica, you already know.
Boy, you gonna
Neil, the horns is legendary, man. They straight
see
up
tomorrow,
legendary, man. All the way from
probably. I know I will.
From Lee to Charlie to Curl to Brian Horn, all the horns are solid. You know what I'm
saying? They whole family been solid.
Yeah.
Unless you know, Tiffany's one of them. Tiffany.
What?
Send her you want her to send you you send her a request.
Send her a request? Where's she at? Let me see.
Buddy, you stupid little motherfucker.
I already put this up here a couple times. It's easy to do. Get on there, put your name on there.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna put you in. Say what you gotta say. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying. Hey, buddy, tell her to pop out. Tell her to show. If she right there with you, just tell her to put her hand over the on your shoulder and tell her to come on. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
No,
that part right there. But anyway, I'm not like I say. I'm not worried about that girl.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody trying to pop in. Somebody trying to come in.
Okay, well, bring him in.
It's about to go.
Somebody trying to get in. Look, Tiffany,
bring him in. No, I'm not. Bring him in.
I get scared now.
Bring him in.
Snatch your wig off. Let's get it. Let's
Nope,
get it.
you see me. I'm ready.
She say that's weak, homie.
Yes, I did. I got him.
What's weak, Erica? What's
What's
weak?
weak, Erica? What's weak?
I'm trying to hear it too. I'm trying to hear it.
You
What's
don't
weak?
want to know you really don't want to know what she got to say.
I do.
Hey, tell her what you got to say. Tell her what you got to say. I keep talking like she got about to say it right now. She about to tell us. Pay attention.
I'm
Anime.
listening.
Pay
I'm
attention with your
listening.
motherfucking anime glasses on. Anime.
God damn.
I'm
Hey,
listening.
B-Ray got the
Talk to
B-Ray
her,
got
man.
the
Talk to
goddamn
her.
police glasses on and shit. Hey, Erica. Just go to.
Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, Golden God. Yeah, that's what it do. Yeah.
Hey, Erica, just go to realinglewoodmoments.com. I'm sorry, Erica. Erica, go to Real Inglewood Moments on Instagram and in the DM. Tell us what you want to say about this. Just let it all out. Tell us anything you want to say, and then I'll post it later. Like, yeah, just tell us, like, fuck
But
you, bitch.
the crazy thing
Dirty
is,
ass,
listen.
bitch, you broke this. Say what you got to say.
But the crazy thing about it is, she don't have to do all that. She can come on here right now. Like, I'm not tripping. I'm not
I'm not
scared.
ready right. She's at work.
Boy, I'm not gonna keep playing with you. Anyway, back to what we was talking about. 'Cause I don't got time to keep
Right.
playing games with people.
Yeah, because I'm about to get off here with y'all in a minute. You know, brother do got to go to work in the morning. You know what I mean? I use this night to go live. You know what I'm saying? I don't even hit the gym on Monday nights no more because I'll be too damn tired to get up and go to work the next morning. After being on here with y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I skips out a night, man. But you know,
why the fuck you lying, nigga? You ain't hitting no motherfucking gym in the whole goddamn week.
shit, you crazy than a motherfucker. You go, what I got to keep posting myself on?
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
going niggas nothing.
Post
No,
it
you
at
don't.
the gym, and you gotta have on a different
As
shirt
long as
every
I'm in
day.
the gym and eating good shit like this here, you know what I'm saying? All this good shit and staying on this
You gonna
here,
what?
H2O, boy, we
No,
gonna
you
be
don't.
all right.
Right
I
there.
want to show you them guns
Not all
right
of it.
there.
Not all of it. Just keep it up in the bun like that.
How many pounds you lost? How many pounds you lost?
I ain't even checked since the last time I lost 10 pounds. I ain't even checked. I said I ain't gonna keep checking myself like that. I'm just gonna go on and keep losing, doing my thing. I'm gonna stay on program, man.
No, it's too hot for that.
You know what I just pulled up
Yes.
at the house with?
What?
No.
A
You gotta listen where we're going.
homemade peach cobbler.
Oh, that's all right. I can't do nothing with it.
Nigga, with some vanilla ice cream. Cause mom's made me a whole peach cobbler, nigga. I didn't even eat dinner. I ate peach cobbler and ice cream.
Oh shit, this boy said we about to have American Cholo up in this motherfucker. Hold on, wait a minute. And that's something you proud of and think you tough. What you proud of? What you just say, Tiffany? You said something.
I'm confused on that's what I'm saying. Like,
you tough.
I,
Your
I'm,
ass ain't tough, Tiffany.
I'm kind of confused now on what did I say? I said bring her in. I'm not tripping off of nothing. I'm not. What did I say?
I don't know. I guess because I don't know if you talking about when you went to jail or whatever. I don't know.
What you was
Hey,
talking about?
listen. Hold up.
You
Let
gotta
me
come
let
on
me
with a
say
little
this.
bit more detail. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. And let me say this. When I went to prison, I'm not proud of that. So if you think that I think I'm tough because I went to prison, that's not a proud moment for me. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? That was a
Fuck around
fucked
and
up.
get fucked up, Tiffany.
No, for real. I'll be on some real shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because a
I'm
lot
on
of
some real
people.
shit too.
Hey,
No,
let's let Tiffany and what's
but
her name?
no,
Erica
listen, for
answer
real.
right now.
Because sometimes you got people that say, "Oh, I've been to prison," and they pump their chest up like somebody supposed to be scared of them. I don't never want nobody scared of me. You know why? Because the ones that's scared, those are the ones you really got to watch out for.
Oh,
You feel what I'm saying? And everything else. I never want nobody scared of me. So me be acting like I'm tough and all that other stuff. No, this is just a lifestyle that I live that I'm not ashamed to talk about now and everything else. Now back in my day, was I a fuck up and I did stupid shit? And yeah, that's no questions asked. You feel what I'm saying? But all that me trying to think I'm tough because I've been in prison, no, baby, I'm not proud of that. That's just one of part of my past that I can actually talk about now And I want you to hear from the horse's mouth instead of somebody else, because I can tell my story very better than anybody else can tell it.
Okay. So what you got to say about that, Miss Erica? Come on with your rebuttal.
Yeah.
Your
So
turn,
what?
Erica.
All that
With the
weak,
rebuttal.
all that being weak about what? Like, I'm confused about that. But anyway, but see, what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna give how can I put it, a nobody that's hiding behind the screen just typing words my energy or my power,
Right.
because that's what she wants. She wants me to react of what she's saying. That's why I start laughing when she called me a bitch and everything else. I start laughing like, hey, yeah, I'll be that bitch, I'll be that hoe, I'll be that all that.
Tiffany, you are giving her your energy by going back and forth with her. She called you a bitch and you calling her a nobody and all that. You going
No,
back
no,
and
no, no,
forth.
no.
She
I'm not
already
going back.
got you pulled in.
No, I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I just have to do that tough thing because you said something about just since I've been in prison, I think I'm tough. No, I don't. I'm not proud of that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not proud that I got a state number. That is always going to be on my record. You feel what I'm saying? And that if I wanted to be removed, I got to go ask the governor of California to remove it. I'm not proud of that.
Hey, right now, nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Even though we ain't talking about nothing, we have to be careful. You know, see, they just snatched little Boosie up, man. And you know, the feds is working all kind of ways they can, and every kind of angle they can to get a brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But still, motherfuckers, you know, they got all kind of traps, man. They got traps, man.
Yeah, I'm not proud of all that stuff and everything else. That's what I said. I'm here. I can tell my story better than anybody else can tell it. This is for shits and giggles. You feel what I'm saying? For people to
Let
get
me
they
ask you this.
Go ahead.
When you got out of prison,
What you say, Erica?
and you, oh wait, no, well, hold on. When you got out of prison, and
Yeah.
it was hard for you to find a job. Was you proud to have to strip and sell yourself for money?
What the fuck? Hey, look at that nigga face. That nigga serious as a motherfucker. That nigga serious.
Oh, buddy, you almost made me pee on myself. Who had to strip? Who had to strip and sell their bodies for money, nigga? When I first hold up,
the real you, nigga. I know the
listen.
real you.
When I first was out of prison, I worked for a timeshare company that I worked for 6 months, and then after that, I did timeshare, and then what else did I do? I did a nonprofit. Hell, I was even on the county when I first got out of prison. I was out in
That's
2000.
not the question.
No,
You
listen to what I'm saying.
Pussy.
No, never that. So from 2008 to 2011, I was doing odd jobs here, going to school, doing this, doing that, and all that other stuff. 2011, that's when I got my first government job after being out of prison.
Wasn't selling pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was?
Buddy.
Yes or no? You just said yes.
No, listen. You know why Buddy trying to ask that? Because he been trying to buy some from me for the longest, and I won't pay. I won't give him none.
Nigga, I seen that ashy ass. Hey, Rat, if you ever pull somebody's hand down and they shit ashy, just walk away, homie.
I'm cool on all that anyway. I don't want no parts of that shit, man. I don't want no parts of that. I don't want that ass.
I used to work for what I was gonna say is
at timeshare in Vegas.
I used to work at a timeshare place. So basically I used to sell timeshare to people. And it's good because you whatever timeshare you get, you work off commission. So for me to come home. Yeah, for me to come home and go to that
timeshare?
Huh?
He said, yeah, you saying the coochie on timeshare?
No, listen. I didn't say that. I used to work. No,
you were sharing their time for a commission.
I used to work at a place that sell timeshare. So basically, every time I made a sale, I got commission off of that. So I was doing decent, coming straight home from prison and everything else and all that other stuff when I got that job and everything else. But like I said, I went to welfare for a minute. You feel what I'm saying? You got to remember I was a full-time student. I was doing all kind of shit like, to stay above water, to take care of me and my kids. But I never stripped.
What happened with timeshare? I don't think a lot of people got timeshare no more, do they?
No, back then they got it, but now they don't.
They was always
That
talking
shit is a that shit is a fucking scam.
Yeah, it's not really a scam. If you travel a lot and you don't want to do the hotels and do this and do that, you can basically buy into the timeshare and you always got a
Yep,
place to stay for sure.
right.
You feel what I'm
But then, so I did the shit in Vegas, and I was paying my little monthly fees and shit. But then when I be like, hey, I want to use the room, they be like,
can't
oh,
do it.
somebody's already using it at that time. Like, fuck, I never really got to use the shit.
Yeah, so
Paying
basically
that
it's
money, I ain't get to use shit.
Right, that
yes.
shit's a fucking scam. Use a
So
fucking
basically
scammer.
no. Basically it was like, but see back then in 2008, it was different. Like, people was really using it. People was really, doing that stuff and everything else. So
That nigga on the right is prison bound. Remember that? Crazy 074. Who the fuck is Crazy 074?
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
No, hey, I think we're going to hire Austin. We got a lot of niggas just popping up in here.
Hey,
We got some.
which
We got a
one
lot
of
of
us?
those.
Which one
We
of
got a
us
lot
is
of
on the
those.
right though?
Hey, we over an hour and 45 minutes, man. That's why we getting the trolls, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
but which one of us is on the right?
I don't know. From my screen, it look like you. Probably from your screen, it might look like me.
Yeah, no, on my screen is Buddy.
On my
Damn,
screen,
so it's me. I'm going back to prison. Oh shit! If I go back to prison, nigga, it's gonna be for some for real shit.
I'm telling you,
Shit.
man.
I mean, shit, you got motherfuckers up in here with a shirt on that got blue rag patterns on it, but I'm the nigga that's going to prison. Ain't that
Hey,
fucked up?
crazy thing about it is when you went to prison the first time, you feel what I'm saying, nigga? You went for some real shit.
He said the nigga in the gray shirt.
They said the nigga with the gray.
Yeah.
Said that nigga
Hey,
going to
why?
prison.
Hey, Crazy, why I'm going to prison though, man? Why you put me in prison? Huh?
You say
Why am I going to prison though? That's a fucked up shit.
you headed to San Quentin, nigga. You on your way.
Hey, but you know what the crazy
You
thing about it
program,
is?
nigga.
Yeah, they just don't know you went to prison for some real shit the first time, buddy.
And the second time.
They say he going back from prison. He prison bound to the shoe.
Hey, no, the first time was bullshit. The first time I went.
Big Cali, what's going on? Salute, homie, salute.
Hey man, I'm going to bed.
He said, I'm gonna go too. He said my sister used to hang with Lisa and Andre Wu. She used to talk about them all the time, B-Rack. Oh yeah. They lived over there, man. They lived in the hood, no doubt. They lived over. They was cool. They was cool. They was all cool. I just think they didn't like us. They didn't like us because they would have house parties sometime and we was coming. You know what I'm saying? We was coming.
I would go fuck it up.
Definitely. What the fuck you think we was coming to do? Nigga, we was coming. We had already heard or had a little. Somebody already said, if they having a party, the IBCs is coming. So we was there on 113th, nigga. We hood patrolling. We're there. It's like 8.
Nobody ain't never tried to nobody ain't never tried to fuck with Lisa Wu, but she's a good looker.
Nah, Lisa Wu really wasn't. We only really seen Lisa Wu at school.
I wasn't trying to fuck on her at school, nigga. I mean, goddamn.
Nah, I wasn't trying to fuck on her at school, man. She was so pretty. She was too hard, too much work. Too much work, dog. You know what I'm saying? I had to get the mediocres. You know what I'm saying? Hey, quick, go home, get booty fast. Mine's at work, go home, slide home at 4th period for lunch, go knock something down and come on back to school, be back top 5th period.
Hey, that's how a motherfucker is right now. At the age of 51, I see a bad little female in Walmart be like, nah, I ain't gonna even try, man. She looks cute time of day.
Yeah, man.
I don't even want to get the rejection.
Yeah, too much work, man. Too much work, man.
So I wind up dating motherfuckers that look like Tiffany. You wake up in the morning, you be like, hello, sir. How did you get here? You didn't look like that last night.
Yeah.
You be clowning, but
well, that's the time, man. That's the time. I'm out of here.
Hold up. Let me just say this before I go. Buddy, show be clowning. Show be clowning about my looks, but the nigga be on it. That's why your girlfriend mad on here cussing me out and all this other stuff because you always fucking with me.
What's her name? I'm about to go look her up.
How did you come up with that? How did you come up with that?
I'm just saying. Me and Buddy always on here going back and forth, back and forth. Everybody swear up and down we done screwed around and all that other stuff. You know, his woman don't always be on here, but when she do be on here, she be on me. So,
Is that
hey,
true,
Ain't
Erica?
gonna-
Is you one of
I'm about to
Buddy's
go look
side
her up.
pieces? Erica, are you one of Buddy's side pieces? Wait a minute, she do got a Spanish last name though.
boom, boom.
Why you
Oh,
put your last name on there? Why the fuck would you put your last name on
oh shit.
So I'm only putting two and two together. That's all I can come up
I'll
with.
just say you looking good, man.
there? Oh, spit your shit, Austin. She in Texas right now too. I'm trying to see what that.
Hey, Austin said you better get on that two-wheeler, man, and head on down there, brother.
Y'all niggas are
Gonna be
stupid.
in some corner. Get in the DM. Get her address right now. She hot. She like a motherfucker. She's at Little Caesar. She hot and ready.
You better get on that motorcycle, man, and shoot on down there right quick. Ain't burning
Right.
too much gas.
Look, right now, all I've been doing is handling business. I'm not even looking at the nigga out here.
I know that's
Telling
right.
you
'Cause
right
if you
now,
do,
though,
'cause if you do, I'm coming down there with your boyfriend, whoop your motherfucking ass all the way back to Cali.
I'm
I'm
here.
telling you right now, Austin. She
Whoop your
curved.
ass on the plane.
You see that one? I had to bring my oldest. I had to bring one of my children's down here with me.
Oh, she's
For security.
the girl. Watch out.
Nah,
Yeah, her
because
dude system. You better watch your mama.
no,
Watch
no,
out.
no, 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 no.
You like on a pit bull on a goddamn shoe.
No,
Yeah.
it's not that. She's 19 now, so she considered an adult. So anything that I do, she's an adult, so she has to be here.
Oh, she trying to learn the business.
Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah. Is that what your husband told you?
First of all, I'm not married. That's number one. Let's get that straight. I'm not married. That's number one.
Okay.
Number two is he already knows she was coming down here. He didn't send her. I sent her.
All I'm gonna say, hey Austin, be careful because she is fertile. She will pop them out like a man. Just be careful, homie.
How many you had to get rid of, Tiffany? You
You're
ain't had
damn
no
lie. My baby is 16. Ain't nothing came out of me in 16 years, and I've been with the dude for 6 years. So further, nothing. I'm not having no more kids. I don't want no more kids.
It's me.
Buddy,
It's
how long
me.
you been? Hey, buddy, how long you been on Tiffany?
Years.
Huh?
How many
What
years
you
been
say?
on
3
Tiffany?
years?
I said years. I didn't say an exact number. I said
How
years.
many years? How many years? 20, 10.
Like almost like what? The end of the 80s? No, the end of the
About
the
20
end of the
something
80s,
years.
going into the 90s.
It was in the 90s, man.
Oh, 20 something years then.
It was in the 90s.
Yeah.
And I know she done had 4 abortions already.
And nigga, I don't do abortions.
All by buddy.
None. Nigga,
Buddy say, look
I
at
ain't
him.
had none.
God damn it, you ain't having that baby.
I ain't never kissed. Let's get this straight right now, Erica, so you will know. I ain't never kissed her, nibbled on her neck, touched her neck, rubbed her back, fondled her booty hole. None of that shit.
Erica, you still
I have
there?
never did no sexual activity with Tiffany.
Hey, but listen,
None.
he's saying that, but he got a curved thing like this.
Oh shit! How would he know that? I mean, how would she know that, Erica? He left. Erica, I think, hey, you fucked up now, Tiffany. Erica's sitting right there, boy. Erica, she on him right now.
Buddy,
She probably slapped him all upside the back of his motherfucking head.
yeah, buddy he done logged off and everything else. All right, y'all, I'm about to log off too.
Y'all better log off too, man. Peace, man. Holler at y'all next time, man. Y'all know what to do. 8 o'clock next Monday, man. We be back on here talking shit. All right. We out.